Go apply for a credit card. You would apply for a credit card to do anything else? Go get you a credit card so you can obey God.
This clip has gone viral, and I will let you know that I did sit and watch the whole sermon. Yes, I did. Wasn't very happy about it, but we're going to get into it. So before we do, why don't you do me a favor? You already know what I'm about to ask. Like this video because you're not the only one who needs to see it, and subscribe to the channel. Now let's go.
Sacrificial giving always outlives the critics. Yeah, this why you gotta be careful who you talking to right up and through here, because people get funny when you start talking about your money. Isn't it crazy how people always have an opinion about what you gonna do with your money? They ain't worked for it, they ain't done nothing to get it, but they feel entitled to it. Just look at your neighbor, tell him, mind your own business, get your own. Watch this. Your sacrificial giving always outlives the moment, and it always outlives the critic. Hear me. What God told you to do, what he whispered to you in your quiet time, what he has pressed upon your heart to do, that private act of obedience is about to provoke a public response from God.
He has a lot of opinions about what everybody else should do with their money, but he wants you to think that it's God.
First fruit offering could be either one of these. It could be a week's pay. That could be a first fruit offering. Whatever you get paid a week, that might be your first fruit offering. It could be a portion of your savings. It could also be the amount that represents an amount of a raise. So say if you got a raise on your job, whatever that amount was for the raise, that could be a first fruit offering. Listen, it could be a tithe, watch this, of what you want your yearly salary to be. If you believe in God to make $100,000 a year, it could be a $10,000 seed. If you believe in God for your business to make $1 million, it could be a $10,000 seed. If you believe in God, it could be a $20,000 seed. I'm just going to tell y'all, it's already in writing. I'm believing God for 7 people to give a $20,000 seed. I know they're going to have this on the internet, but I don't care. Somebody going to hear it and they're going to give the $20,000.
I love me some math. So let me get this straight. If you want to make $100,000 a year, you would sow a $10,000 seed. That's 10%. And if you want your business to make $1 million a year, you wouldn't sow 10,000, you would sow 100,000 because that's 10%. Now, if he wants 7 people to sow $20,000, that means that he would need to sow $14,000 because 10% of that $20,000 from each person is $2,000. Multiply that by 7, that's $14,000. He's looking for $140,000. I'm just wondering if this same math is applying to him, or is it only applying to the people that he wants the money from?
I'm believing God for so many of you. I don't know the number right offhand, but I'm believing God for a number of you to give a $10,000 seed, a number of you to give a $5,000 seed. Some of y'all sitting in here right now with $5,000 purses. Look at somebody and say, I ain't throwing shade. I celebrate you. But you're not going to give Louis Vuitton more than you give Jehovah Jireh. Tell your neighbor you're not going to give Gucci more than you give God. Tell him, I said tell him, you're not going to give Christian Louboutin. Watch this. It could be, maybe you're saving up for a car. Maybe you're saving up for a house. It could be a portion of that savings. God's not asking you, well, I don't want to say that because that might not be true for some of you, but you just do me a favor. Tap your neighbor, say, just let God do it. Just don't be at home running the numbers. I see some of y'all right now running the numbers trying to figure out what's safe. Because what this woman did wasn't safe. This seed wasn't safe.
He's speaking from Mark 14, 1 through 9. This is when the woman went into Simon's home. She had an alabaster jar of perfume. She broke that jar open and poured the perfume over Jesus' feet. The men in the room started to make fun of her, saying that you could have had a year of wages. Why would you do such a silly thing? They thought it was stupid of her. But Jesus told them, no, don't make fun of her, because the poor will be with you always, but I won't be. Her pouring that perfume over Jesus' feet was preparing him for his burial. People were already trying to kill Jesus. So Jesus knew his time was coming to an end. The important part of this story was about this woman being loyal and using what she had as a sacrifice. Not someone telling her what to do. Not someone saying, you need to go take this perfume and pour it over Jesus' feet. But her using what she had. And he is telling people to give me half of the money you save for a car. Give me your 401k. Well, not your whole 401k, but at least give me half of it. 10%. Okay, just 10%. What does that have to do with this story about the woman with the alabaster jar? We have to be very, very careful of how we sit and listen to people who will manipulate the word in order to guilt you into giving them money, because that's all this is. I sat and listened to this sermon, and I'm telling you, it disgusted me, because your first sacrificial offering does not necessarily mean that it's money. Did this lady give money? She gave perfume. She did not give money. It could be something that you really, really love and care about. And yeah, you could have sold it, like that Gucci bag that he's talking about selling. Sacrifice that. That's in another video. I know you probably don't know what I'm talking about. But instead, he wants to sell it. He want to sell that, but he wants to tell you what to do with your money and the money that you've saved. Do not be manipulated and deceived, because that's all this sermon was about. And scripture was used to do it. This is so disappointing. And I let my mother listen to this. And my mother had some words to say. So I want you to take a listen to her.
I'm 70 years old. So I've been in the church for a very long time. I have never heard any nonsense like this. Sowing seeds of 10,000 and sowing seeds of 20,000. People often, you give what you can give, and you give from the heart, then God will bless you. He must have forgot the lady who only gave 1 penny, because she gave what she could give. And that's what pastors should be asking, to give what you can give, not to give your mortgage money, not to give your rent money or your electric bill money. I think that's quite absurd to me. And that does not pertain to the Bible.
Your offering has to be what God asks you for. Has to be an obedient sacrifice. And I get it. The enemy has propagated this lie culturally that we can trust God and his representatives with everything else except for our money. I know, all the preacher want is your money. That's what they say. All the preacher want is your, you see how quiet y'all are? All the preacher want is your money. That's the lie that the enemy has used for decades. But all Saks want is your money. All Walmart wants is your money. All Target wanted was your money. Until we decided we not shopping where y'all won't hire us. Ooh, we about to put everybody out of business.
I guess I'll be the enemy, because I'm going to talk about it. And he clearly wants us to talk about it, because he keeps saying, I know it's going to be on the internet. Of course it's going to be on the internet, because you guys are the ones who's putting it up there. And then when you put it up, we get to see it, and then we get to make commentary about it. And I'm only making the commentary because you're twisting scripture in order to get money. And now you want to manipulate people even more. And you want to use that same stupid phrase that Prophet Todd Hall used. You give Walmart your money. You give Saks your money. You give this person. People work for their money. And they also give their money to the light company because they need lights. And they give their money to the water company because they need water. And they give their money to Walmart because they need household accessories and they need food. And they give their money to Saks because they want to buy clothes and shoes. Why are they giving their money to you? So that you can take it and make an investment with it? This woman right here left a comment under one of my videos. And it saddened me, which is why I make videos like this. And thinking about this comment makes me want to cry. Because there are so many people out there in the world who believe that if they give their money, that they are going to get double for their trouble. They're going to get, their cup is going to runneth over because they think that they're giving their money to God. Because of sermons like this and twisting of the scripture. And this is not okay. And every time I get a chance to call it out, I'm going to call it out. Period, point blank. And you can call me enemy all day long, but say it to my face. Say it to my face. Anyway, I'm done with this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you got something out of it. And I would like for you to share with other people because there are still a lot of people out there that are being deceived. Now, let me know what you think about this video in the comments below because that's what I'm here for.